Listen,
Huh?
I can't check because you got my phone.
Okay. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, I came on again, and I'm trying to make sure that I have screened all three of the shows on the Johnny Biden Show on YouTube, on Facebook, because I got something I want to read to you about Frederick Douglass. Uh, he was a very, very, very smart man. And so I want to read to you about what he said as in 4th, the Independent Day. That's what they call it, 4th of July, the Independent Day. I spoke to you a while ago about independence. If it's an Independent Day, then you should be independent. We should have our own land, our own banks, our own land, our own farms. I'm not gonna leave this alone. Uh, we're going to have to learn how to own something like we did in Black Wall Street. We had 100 of them. So again, I want to hit all three channels. So what I'm going to do again, this this is going to become something, and where I want you to understand how important you are. So this is why I want to get it to you the way it should be, where y'all can get this and take it to your wife, your family, and your children so we can be successful. It's about making y'all successful. The more I do for you, and the more wisdom and knowledge I give you from God, the more God gonna do for me and my children and my grandchildren and my great grandchildren. So I'm trying to stay alive mentally, spiritually, and financially through God. So I want y'all to be able to do the same thing. So that's what it's about. So again, it's the Johnny Bonder Show. Uh, we've been here since Monday. We done did two shows, and I want to thank again my brother from the Ghetto Boys. I almost said Pastor Willie D. I know Willie D gonna get me. I almost gonna call you Pastor twice, brother. Uh, uh, the Willie D. Show. Uh, I've been great with him, and I appreciate you all. And I just want to let you know this is a commercial once again, and I love you all once again. I'm at to go out for a moment and come back where I can have all three of the channels on, and all three of the channels on. Yeah, YouTube on, Facebook on. Okay. So again, you turn your phone on so I can read Frederick Douglass. So again, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. May God bless you. May God keep you. I pray that you understand that this is very serious. What is the date? July 4th. All right. Remember what I told you, come to this show, you're going to learn knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter that'll give you love, peace, and joy. Let's get started. The most famous excerpt by my brother Frederick Douglass. Uh, yeah, Douglass was a former enslaved abolitionist and powerful orator. Was invited by the Rochester Ladies Anti-Slavery Society to deliver a speech for Independence Day. Instead of simply just joining in the celebration, he used the occasion to call out the glaring contradiction between American liberty and black bondage. Most famous expert. This is our brother, Frederick Douglass. Y'all need to hear this. Y'all need to call your people to the station. You need to get them here where they can see it. So uh, the land of the free, not You look like me. Okay. So again, you can call in at 281-896-8215, and you can see this, what I'm finna read, and get this to your family. This is not from me. This is from my brother. And he's smart. The most famous word. What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year the gross injustice still going on and the cruelty to which is the constant victim. To him, your celebration is the sham, your boasted liberty, unholy license, your national greatness, swelling vanity. Frederick Douglass, 1852. Let me try this again. Brother Frederick Douglass, let me try to read this like you read it. What to the American slave is your 4th of July? You call it your Independence Day. What you independent of? Where your land? Where your banks? Where your hospital? Where your pharmacies? They never gave us reparation. What you free of? We're not even free from the mind, mentally and physically and spiritually. We still think you eccentric. We don't think Afrocentric. I want y'all to hear me, because almost 90% of us need a psychosocial assessment and a dianetic, because we still have a slave mentality. We have to come out of this Eurocentric slave mentality. That go for everybody. It ain't just no black folks. This white folk got this mentality, because ain't nobody getting over but Trump and the rest of them down there in that White House. And they don't give a damn about nobody and just pass a tax bill to take SNAP, Head Start, $800-something billion from our people, and then give the billionaires a tax break, and they passed it. We're in slavery all over again. Donald Trump is on the way out. He's going to hurt many people as he can. He's trying to take Elon Musk out of America, because Elon Musk is his biggest threat. But if he keeps jigging at him, Elon Musk going to tell him how they illegally won that election, because Elon Musk shouldn't have been able to get no 10 airplanes and spend no $100 million, $300 million, however much he spent, to do what he did. So I'm going to get back to Frederick Douglass, then I'm going to answer that. What to the American slave is your 4th of July? This is Frederick Douglass asking the question. I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year the gross injustice and cruelty to which he is the constant victim. To him, your celebration is a scam and a sham. Your boasted liberty and unjustly licensed, your national greatness, swelling vanity. Frederick Douglass, 1852. Douglass didn't reject the patriotism, he refined it. He challenged America to live up to his ideals, not just celebrate them. His words still resonate in today's conversations on racial injustice, inequality, and the true meaning of freedom. Well, we just went through that. I got to go back to Trump again. How could you pass that bill? You cut $843 billion from Head Start, SNAP, and Social Medicaid, Medicare. Are you serious? You owe them people. You never gave them people no reparation. This is crazy. You raped us, robbed us, worked us for 400 years. Now you come back, I'm going to take that. Donald Trump, let me serve notice to you. Everybody's scared of you. I understand. God ain't. And I ain't. And I know you, unless you having a problem with Jasmine Crockett, you have some problem with me. Let me tell you what God going to do to you, young man. God is going to bring you on national TV. And Nahum 3, and show your nakedness to the world. Remember I told you that. Remember I showed you that. You're not Mr. Trump because you're not my president. You're not getting away with what you're doing. You can't even control your own wife, your own life. And everything you do is contradictory. You say something and do something else. And you done told more lies in the White House. I think it's over 40,000 lies your first time. And this time you're probably going to break a record. Something wrong with you. You're narcissistic. You need a psychosocial assessment and a dianetic. And anybody that's with you, they with you because they scared of you. And they don't want to lose them little positions. They know something wrong with you. So they should impeach you for your mental capacity and your mental stability because you need a psychosocial assessment. You should never be over this many people. You out there bad. So it's not good. Turn it back on, please. It's not good for the people. And God gonna deal with you. And He allowing you to do what you're doing because there's so many people that was misdirected and so many people thought you was gonna be their hero and they see now you they zero. So back to you, Frederick Douglass. He challenged America to live up to his ideals, not just celebrate them. His words resonated in today's conversation on racial injustice, inequality, and the true meaning of freedom. If you want the full speech, you can go and Google it, and it will give you what you need. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Frederick Douglass made a great speech. Brother, I want to salute you. You was a great orator. You was a great leader. You was a great freedom fighter. And we want to thank you on this show and anybody else got a show that's giving justice. We'll clap because you was a great man and we love you. I pray one day I'll be great as you. I pray one day I do the things you do. I pray one day that I've touched people's lives in Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, New York, all the way back to Texas to LA. I want to touch Memphis, North Carolina, all of them. Miami, I want to touch him. My nephew, Dexter Binder, he's a broker. I'm coming, brother. I'm going to spend a week with you down there where we can do great work. And I'm going to do my show while I'm there where we can save lives. I'm praying for you, your wife, your mother, my sister. My sister is your mother, and I'm your uncle. So I thank you. He got a beauty shop, barber shop, I think, for 32 years. And he's been a broker for over 10 years, and he's doing a great job. He's saving people's lives down there. Dexter Binder in Jacksonville, Florida. Brother, we thank you. I want to give good reports like this on the 19 sisters that now got 1,000 acres, started with 500 acres right outside Atlanta. I met 3 of them, a lawyer, a real estate lady. I don't remember what the other one was. So we got some great people doing great things. So this is what we have to do. We have to fight because every time we get started, we 400 years behind. But again, 4th of July, Independence Day. And that ain't for us. The 4th of July, we said that we can prove that God appeared in the personage of Master Farad Muhammad, a man with a white mother and a black father. Catherine, do me a favor, please. Will you go in there and bring me that picture? I got to show him. It's because if we racist, I'm going to stop this lie. I'm going to stop it today. I said it before, but this is a good day to do it because I never showed this picture. So I'm going to show it now. And it'll show you if we was racist, the Nation of Islam, Minister Farrakhan, Malcolm, any of us, if we were racist, then we couldn't. Yes, sir, brother.
There you go.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Let me put you on this mic. Hello? Speak again?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to see why my mic ain't taking off. Catherine.
You got it set up.
Yes, she got it set up. I'm trying to make sure my people can hear you. I got Ari on the phone. I'm trying to make sure the people, there he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. The handsome young man, that's my co-host right there, 24 years old. Bring it over here. There he is right there. If I want him to speak for 2 seconds. How can he call in? Can you send him a thing to call in? Yeah. She we on Facebook. We're on Facebook, YouTube. Thank you. I got some. We're on Facebook. Eric. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, I think. Twix or something. I don't know how she gonna send you something. Can you hear me? Eric. Miss Catherine gonna send you the link.
Okay.
Because I want you to come in and I'm gonna pop you on the screen.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir. You looking good, man.
Man, you shocked to death right there, man.
Yeah, but
Shocked to death.
it's Independence Day, so I'm giving young people a new look. I'm giving young people new hope. I'm showing them how we're supposed to look in sport clothes and suits and tux, and showing them how handsome and how professional we are and can be and is. And all this slave stuff, we can stop that because we're not slaves. We never was slaves. You made us slaves. We was kings and queens. So the 4th of July, Independence Day, well, we want to be independent. We want our own land. We want our reparation. I dare you say Independence Day and you ain't did nothing by giving us our reparation. That we worked for 400 years and built this whole country. And here we are still working. We should not even work. We should own some kind of company. All the children should be able to go to any college they choose for the next 50 years and shouldn't have to pay nothing. So again, it's a con game. It's a con game. And update. And we ain't going for it. We're not going for it. So what they should have never did is give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Once God woke me up and gave me knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which gave me freedom, justice, equality, which gave me food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. When you get those 12 words, I want you're going to remember them one day in your head. First, we need knowledge, wisdom, understanding that'll give us freedom, justice, equality, which will give us food, clothing, shelter, then love, peace, and joy. Happiness is not there. Happiness is temporary. Joy is forever weary. So a lot of people understand that I buy you a ring, I buy you a car, I buy you a house, you're happy for 4 or 5 months. After that, you're cussing me out. That ain't joy. There we go. There we go. There we go. You gonna get? You see the link? Yes, sir. Okay. Do you see the link? Okay. She sent it to you. I'm finna get off here. You come on. You come on. While I can click you on. Let's go. Thank you so much. Okay, you're going to pop up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my co-host. He's 24 years old, but he's 54. His name Ari. He's very super intelligent. Okay, he ain't came on yet. So he's trying to get on here. My COO, Catherine, has already subscribed, y'all. Come on, you know what time it is. Let's get this done. When you get to 1,000 people quickly for a week up, I'm gonna do a campaign on it. He has, and I guess he ain't hitting the right buttons. So I'm gonna go on with the show until he click on here. He's trying to get on because I want to introduce y'all to him, and he will be here in person sometime. Miss Catherine gave him gave him that, so I don't know where he at, and he's coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, back to what I was saying. Independence Day, 4th of July. It ain't for barbecue. Ain't for eating all the wrong meats. No meat is good. It ain't for going to get sick. It ain't for shooting. It ain't for the club. It ain't for none of that. It's for us. It's for us to realize what we need to do and what we need to do to be free and what we need to do to have justice and equality. I think my brother's on. There he is. Lord have mercy. All right.
Man, we in this thing.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it. Okay, hold on. Let me get set up.
Boy.
I called you randomly, but it was the right timing.
Yes, sir. I almost called her Dr. Catherine. Sister Catherine, my COO. Let's give her a round of applause. She clapping too. You got him on.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. It's a blessing.
Yeah. Catherine, if you want to come on, you go in another room and you can come on too.
There we go.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, let me say like Willie D said. Willie D introduced me and
Thank you.
to my new show, the Johnny Bonner Show. I couldn't have done it without him. Me and him done went almost 4 million people in 4 weeks. We beat out all the so-called Hollywood stars. I don't have nothing against none of y'all. May God bless you. Y'all need to come on in with me and let me get you to God. Because it's first seek the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And he'll add all of the things to you. Not seek cars and clothes and fame and sex and foolishness, because we can see what's going on in Hollywood now. Over 50% of y'all guilty. Over 50% of y'all making a fool out yourself. And I don't even want to talk about Shay Shay. Brother, I love you, still love you. I hate your way. I don't understand how God allowed you to have $100 million contract for 2 days. And you let this little girl on fanfare call you and you get butt naked and go to her house. She tells you about having a black baby and you with your silly self go over there and do it. And she tape you. Come on, Shannon. Monique told you to leave them babies alone. Leave them alone. They trying to trick you out your money. Dr. Umar Johnson told you, leave them snow bunnies alone. Dr. Umar, let me give you something because you real prolific. Let me give you another reason why we shouldn't deal with them. We the original man. All life come from Africa. Okay? So that means that's our daughter, not biologically, but genetically. Because recessive can have dominant, but dominant can have recessive. So we don't know who we are, what we are. So we ain't got no business dating them. They're our children. Did y'all hear me? So Dr. Milton and Dr. Leakey, the two best scholars, have proven this with the ISIS paper, with the message to the black man. So this is a fact. All life comes from us. And the black woman is the mother of earth. They found a bone structure 2 million years old, and it's over in Berkeley, California right now. They just found one in Ethiopia, brother. Her name is Delana or something, 6 million years old. The Caucasian people, our children, ain't been here for 6,000 years.
Wow.
That's where I can show you when Cain killed Abel. Because he was herding the land and Abel was doing the sheep, so he felt that, God, why are you giving him favor and I'm doing the hardest work? And one day I give all that, but after he killed him, he went away. And he met another woman. If that was the beginning, how did somebody else was alive? So again, that was their beginning. That wasn't our beginning.
Yeah.
We are not a race, young man. We are the original people. A race has a beginning and ending. We don't have no beginning and ending. My sister, we on the air. You need to come on the air with us. We on the Johnny Bonner Show. I know you've been up in New York, modeling for Nike and all that. You need to come on the show. I'm going to let Catherine send you the link and I'm on here with my new co-host, Brother Ari Davis. I'm going to introduce him to the world because me and him going everywhere. How you doing, sister? That's wonderful. So I'm gonna get her to send you the link, and you can come on. We talking about this 4th of July day because how we have an Independence Day and we're not independent with nothing. Where our banks at? Where our land? Where our when did we build a subdivision besides Kirby John Caldwell? Not me. So my question to everybody: what are you independent of? And we still eating the wrong food. And
Well, and
black men lead in heart disease.
I
You finna
also
say
feel
something?
like,
Say it.
yeah, I also feel like it falls on us at the end of the day, right? Because how can we come together when we in conflict with one another? We're
No,
we're at we're at we're in competition. Nobody's ever gonna feel uh, right where they're supposed to be. It's always what's next. How can I beat them out? When we're at a point right now where it's major success going on and it's happening, but if everybody comes together and understands their position and don't overplay their hand,
come on.
it'll be something greater. Just like you said, going back to you didn't say it, but you said it. The Black Wall Street,
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
we had 100 of them, and I'm gonna me and you I'm gonna take a whole month because it's too much to do it all at one time. I'm gonna take a whole month and put all the Black Wall Streets started in Wilmington in 1898. It didn't start in Oklahoma.
Mm,
That's what they didn't tell you. So again, we had Black Wall Street because we are able to open up our
I
own
feel that now.
banks,
Thank you.
our own institutions, and we overqualified. They just had a baby thing the other day that when our children from 1 to 3 years old, they advanced and smarter than anybody on the face of the earth. The white scholars just did. I just seen it like about 4 days ago. I already
Yes.
knew it, but he showed it scientifically. So it's time for us, and that's why I'm with this young man, 24 years old, where he, as a Josiah, can go out and teach young people and older people that what we must do because we died for our ancestors. Our ancestors died for us. They died for us. We owe them. And we ain't never gonna get our reparation because not with nobody like Donald Trump. This man have just passed a bill for $843,000 billion and took SNAP out, Head Start, and Medicaid. Medicare. I mean, look at this, man. And it passed. It passed. And gave a tax breaks to the billionaires. 2% of the people in America make $250,000 up. 98% make $250 down. Why would you give a tax break to billionaires? Because you want Elon Musk gonna give you up, boy. Remember that. He just gave you up yesterday and the day before yesterday. I got all the stuff he got on you. It's on national TV, Mr. Trump. That's why you're trying to get him out of here. You're trying to put him out and take his passport. He ain't going nowhere. He'll have all this lawyers and take you to court and he's gonna beat you. Because you're narcissistic. You don't care nothing about nobody. You can't even handle your own wife. So something wrong with you, Mr. Trump. You need a psychosocial assessment and a dianetic. You sick. You're mentally sick. The people around you know it, but they scared. Yes, sir, brother. That man just took $843 billion from poor people. My sister, call. I'm gonna get my. Let me give you the phone number where you can call her and tell her to send you the link. Wait 1 minute. Speak on that, brother,
But
about
it's
him
also
taking that
I
money
don't
from poor people.
that part, but also too, I want to go back a little
She's
bit.
finna send you the
How
link.
we
Send
speaking?
the link to her. She just come out of New York. That's one of my partners. Talk to her and send her the link, please.
I want to go back to how we're speaking on the black community as a part, and just the standstill that it's at right now. Because
I'm
there
listening
is
to
a
you. Come on.
standstill. There is no. You look at the Chinese, the Indians. They all have stuff they own. and
Man,
it all started from their minds.
come
They
on.
came they came over here, right? A lot of them were slaves too. The Jews were slaves too, not just black people. So they came over here, but they had reparations for themselves. They was provided certain tools to succeed, building their own gas stations, building their own stores. Shoot, in Bel Air, I love how you bring up that point about the Asian community. They
Come
own
on.
all of that.
They own the whole Bel Air. They got 622 businesses. I went and met the owner. I ain't gonna call his name because he didn't tell me to call his name.
But
He
where's the
took me.
point?
He took me in
Where's
his
the point?
national bank.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, you good. I want to give you something before you keep going. He took me in his national bank. You hear me? He took me in his bank. He took me to eat. I don't know if he's a billionaire or millionaire. I know he's one of them. So, and it took him 53 years to be a Bel Air.
Wow.
And he showed me, and a female got me there. Uh, 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 Evangelist Vicky Phillip. Let me give a shout out to her. I've heard she's dead. I pray she's not, but that's who took me over there. That was her people. Women, I don't know, man. I might well gonna say this. Women have always opened doors for me. Start with my mother. Start with my mother. Start with Whitney Houston. Start with Whitney Houston's mother. Anita Baker threw a thing at me. I caught it. I went to the hotel, and her people was in the hall. I was in the hall downstairs. I supposed to went and follow her on tour. Miss Anita Baker, this is Johnny Binder, Dr. Jeremiah. I would like for you to be a part of my movie. My number's there, 281-896-8215. Whitney told me to come back and get her after Bobby slapped her. And if I'd have went back and got her, she'd be alive now because I was taking her overseas with one or two of the MGTs that I was going to ask to go with me where they could make sure she's good and get the drugs out of her for 1 year. And her mama told the whole Globe magazine, I don't care what y'all say about him. Being an ex-gangster minister, whatever he was helping my daughter, saving my daughter's life. She said, Minister Jeremiah Johnny Binder, come back and get my daughter. That's what the mother said. It's in the Globe magazine. So I've been having favor, Eric, for a long time. I've been having favor, even with Charlie Wilson the Gap Band, Dougie Fresh, Heaven the Band, so Curtis Blow. So again, brother, I had favor with great people. Willie D, Ghetto Boy. So he's prolific. They can say what they want to say about him. The man is prolific. He's smart. He's a genius. I said it. And whoever don't recognize that, that's on them. God is using Willie D to touch people's life and open their mind. And like what he did his 2 songs, Coon, I want to do Coon 3 with him and call these coons out. Willie D, we love you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for what you're doing. I'm looking at this morning, dealing with Dr. Umar about if this girl wasn't mixed, they wouldn't be all over it. And I seen you going on about the guy finna sue because he called STD. Brother, you're doing a great work. Don't stop. Don't stop. I'm going to join you. I'm behind you, but I'm going to join you more and more and more. And I got a co-host that I want to introduce now.
There we go.
I got a co-host that I want to introduce, like I was introduced. His name is A-R-I. It's an unusual name. Ari. I'll let him explain to y'all what it means. This is my co-host. This is my godson, my partner in real estate, and I will be with him for the next 30, 40 years until I go to heaven. Me and him going to be successful. We're going to open up vocational school, and we're going to save many young people's lives from L.A. all the way back to Texas, Atlanta, back to Chicago where we need to go, Detroit, New York, whenever else we need to go. We're going to take this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, my godson, my co-host, directed from God. I want him to be in person, but that ain't what God wanted. God wanted to come in on the show where y'all can see how handsome and intelligent he is. He ain't but 24, he'll be 25 in a few days. He's like a Josiah out the Bible. Josiah was 8 years old and a king and changed the law when he was 24. So, ladies and gentlemen, if Josiah could do it, this young man, Ari, and I'll be on the side of him, we're going to change the law and give young people justice where they can have a wife and family and children. We owe this to our ancestors. So you want to do a July 4th Independent Day? We will be independent of you, government, so we can take care of our wife, our family, and we won't be spending $1.3 trillion with you. We're going to spend it with ourselves. Kathy Hughes been telling us to buy black. We have to put ourselves in power. And when I was with the man that took 53 years to build Bel Air, I know y'all thought I forgot, huh? 622 businesses on the whole Bel Air to go Gessner. They don't need for nothing. 90% of their money stay in their neighborhoods. 96% of our money go out. With no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my brother, my friend, my godson, my co-host, Mr. Eric Davis. Thank you, thank you,
Man,
thank you. Come on, brother. You can have it. It
let's
belongs to
go.
you.
Let's go. And that was one hell of an introduction. I just want to hand it back to you, Mr. Johnny, and just let you know how grateful I am for the opportunity to be a part of this and the mission, right? You spoke about a multitude of different things we want to focus on. And it's just a blessing to be here today and to be able to just connect with other like-minded people out there, because that's what we want to do. We want to connect with people that's going somewhere, that's growing. Okay. Now, I just want to backtrack and let you guys know the backstory of how I came to know Mr. Johnny and just how this is all aligned in this whole deal. Okay.
God did it. God, I didn't do it. God did it.
Yeah. So I'll tell the backstory. So I grew up in the church going to Winter Village my whole life. Okay. My parents, I love them. My dad, Robert, and my mama, Miss Nora, and they raised me right. Okay. My dad
All
always played
praise
in a
due to
band.
God.
He always provided for his family. Okay. We never lacked. Okay. And I'm blessed to have him in my life. And my mom, she always made sure I had everything I needed from every point, being there emotionally and caring, a caring mother. And how I came about Mr. Johnny, I always just used to see him in church, right? He was always the sharpest. He always talked to everybody. And I'm like, who is this guy? Right? And so he'll be a front row looking sharp. And I just never got the chance to really hone in on him and really talk to him because he was always moving fast. It's like before you saw him, you blink, he gone, like Flash. And so it came to a point where I was my last year in high school, being a senior, 2019. I was at a conference here in Post Oak, here in Houston, and my dad always put me in rooms where I'm able to grow, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. Um, and we live in a day and age where everybody's on their phone. They don't know how to communicate with one another. And so putting yourself in those rooms really help you grow. And I was fortunate to be there on a day where Mr. Johnny was there. I
All
didn't have a
praise
clue
due to
he was going
God.
to be there. And the conference was going great. I got a word spoken over me. And that's where me and Mr. Johnny sparked up. And we spoke about favor that night. And
Yes,
we
sir.
spoke about for about 2 hours. And it really stuck with me. He made so many key points and just speaking, you were going to be somebody. You were in the right place where you need to be. And so from that night, right? Unfortunately, we didn't really get to connect after that. Okay. And it's just, it wasn't the right time. That's the way I look at it. Right. And so from there, fast forward years later, now I'm on the phone, live streaming with Mr. Johnny, and the pieces are connected. The puzzle is getting connected, and we're
And
doing
you the
some great
co-host.
things.
And you the
Yes,
co-host.
and I'm the co-host. And we're doing some great things behind the scenes that you guys will be able to see eventually. But like how Mr. Johnny said, we're not just going to do this virtually, right? We're going to do this live in the flesh. And so you guys are going to be able to come with us along and see the journey of how we really take storm and conquer the whole nation. Everybody's going to know this show. Everybody's going to know what we're doing. And so I just
Teach,
want to
teach.
let you guys know to keep tuning in because we're going to be dropping gems daily. Okay. I'm learning as I go, right? I'm 24. Yeah, I've had certain
You what? You
experiences.
how old are you?
I'm 24 years old, 24 years
My
young.
God.
And I've had certain things in my life that has transcended me, right? In a better position that you can't even fathom. All you can say is but God. And so I'm excited about this journey that I'm on, the next phase. And I'm at a loss for words. I'm amazed at what's going on right now.
Well, God want to use you. God want to use you, and that's what this is. I got you on double Facebook now. God want to use you. I want them to see you everywhere. I
Yeah,
am excited. Tell them what your name mean, Ari.
Ari Davis. So Ari means Lion of God. That's what my parents named me. When people hear it at first, they're like, Ari, is that it? It's just 3 words? It's a powerful name. It's a powerful meaning because it means leader. I don't follow, I lead. And so
Teach, man. Teach.
I never fit in with the crowd, right? I grew up playing sports and stuff, basketball, football. Track was one of my personal favorites. I was a beast in track, but I knew that wasn't my ticket to go where I'm going. Okay, after high school, you come into a realization. A lot of younger people that grew up playing sports, you think that's your ticket out. Yeah, it could be for some. It's very slim few, but if you don't do that, then you at a loss. Well, God, what is my calling to do? What is my purpose? And you look at it now, right? A lot of young black guys, right? They could fall victim to the streets. They go to college, right? If your parents pay, you're fortunate, awesome. But I was on the end of, yeah, I could go to college, but I didn't want to waste my parents' money. I
My
knew,
God.
I knew that
My God.
how I talk, how I present myself, how certain connections I'm able to make is greater than that. And I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time in a school house where I know I'm not going on to be the engineer. I'm not going on to do this certain field. And I'm not wanting to down talk anything about school. I believe education is great. I believe getting your education is greater, but it's all what you fill your mind in. They don't teach you in school the importance of finances. They don't teach you in school the importance of mastering your mind.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They don't teach that. So guess
24
what you
years
got to
old.
do? Guess what you got to
24
do?
years old.
You
Talk
got to
about his
find,
mental condition.
yeah, and you got to find yourself. What I would tell young people out there: find yourself a mentor, somebody that's going to pour into your life, somebody that can lead you in the right direction, and don't follow somebody that doesn't have what you want.
Lord have
Why would
mercy.
I listen to somebody that don't have what I want or I
Lord
desire?
have mercy.
To me, that's not God. To me, you
Boy, you
just
on it.
you talking about something you never done. You just living off hopes and dreams. That's
Come
not
on,
what we
man. Come
about.
on.
So you gotta focus, you gotta hone in on this first before you acquire any asset, anything that you wanna manifest in the flesh. It's not gonna happen until you master your mind. And so that's what I wanna hone in, Mr. Johnny, in this show that we're gonna do. Different segments of mastering the mind and knowing when to focus on that one thing because every day as a man, we're
My
tempted with our
God.
flesh. We're tempted.
My.
And that's one of the hardest things to conquer yourself. But
Young
when
man,
you go
go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying when you can control your body, yourself, your mental, you're far more greater, you're far more powerful than the average man on earth.
I, I don't know if y'all heard him. You say that again?
When you can conquer your mind, body, and soul, and your mind, you beat the average man by 100 years. And that's real. Because right now, right, we live in a society where this is the weakest era of a man. That's real. You look back at, you know, my dad's generation, my grandfathers, my great grandfather, my great 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 grandfathers. They all had the will and the power to go out there and create something and provide for their family. And so we live in a time right now where the man feels like it should be equal with a woman. I don't believe it should be like that. I believe a woman should help you, right? A queen is going to help you because when you're the most powerful piece on the chessboard, but when she's right there with you, you can't be checkmated.
Look
She
at
gonna be
you.
able to. She gonna be able to decipher. Hey, baby, that's the right move to make. Hey, he ain't for you. You need to
That's right.
go. That's bad. And so when you're able to find that person, you hold them tight. You do right by them, and that's what it's about. You got to start somewhere, but don't rush into something. You got to have focus. If you're young right now and you don't know what to, if you're 18, 19 and you don't know what to do, cool. But find something, learn a skill, read, read. All wisdom is in books. Don't just go out here to these. I see so many different entrepreneurs going and buying these different events to gain knowledge, which isn't a problem. But if you don't have it at home that you do by repetition and routine, you're gonna be lost in the sauce.
That's a fact. Let me say behind my co-host, my godson, Ari, that our mental and our spiritual has been kidnapped. They have stolen our mental and our spiritual. They stole it. We think like you're eccentric. We think like Americans. We are not Americans. We are Africans born in America. If we was in Russia, we African born in Russia. If we in Japan, we African born in Japan. We are the original man. All life comes from us. I have double chromosomes. I have X and Y. The woman have double X. So we don't know who we are, what we are. That's why we act other than ourselves. What the young man is saying, the young Josiah Airy is saying, we have to study to show ourselves approved. If you go to college where you can come back with a gift where you can be successful. Almost 60-70% of young men ain't going to college. So that's why I'm opening up vocational school, which the government had at one time, and they got rid of all of this purposely. This was not an accident that they got rid of them and put drugs in our neighborhood and guns. Started in LA and it came on through. So they don't. Why do you think a person that won't treat you right gonna teach you right? When have the government ever treated us right? When? When have they? You knock your screen off, sir.
I'm
There
back
you
up.
go. When had the government ever treated a black woman or a black man, our Hispanic brothers that's black, Puerto Rican, when have they, Asian too, Cubans, Jamaicans, all y'all descent, you're black. We 11 to 1. I'm going to have to teach you, sister, because you don't know. So I'm going to have to teach you because we are blind, deaf, and dumb. Malcolm X told us we've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray. That's why he say we have to come out of this by all means necessary. That ain't just talking about pull up no gun, go to shoot. He's talking about all means necessary up here. Study the encyclopedia, the dictionary, theology of a time. Message to the black man, a message to you. You won't even read the book, a message to you. Come on, man. Francis Cress Weston told you the ISIS paper, who you are, what you are, and your purpose. We keep on with this Xbox and killing people over these damnable telephones. I got a 16, I got a 15, and you broke. You broke. You broke in. So what? You got a phone. Now what you gonna do with it? Call somebody. It's who you know and what you know. Come on, I know you got something you want to say. Come on with it.
Second that. So
Bring it.
I like how you brought up the phone situation. Everywhere you go, everybody on their phone. Now, to me, I use the phone to my advantage. This iPhone, right? That is literally a check in your hand. A lot of people don't understand the power of just what this phone can do. I want to flip it to the positive side. You got a
Please.
you got a bank account. You got a money machine in your hand, and if you use it the right way, you'll be a millionaire. A lot of people want the answers, right, to becoming a millionaire. Okay, it starts with you putting yourself out there, creating a brand for yourself. If you're an entrepreneur, you got to have some type of brand. You got to have to represent something. But to your point, Mr. Johnny, yes, a lot of people are slaves to the phone because they can't function without it. If the Wi-Fi was turned off like this, you don't know how to react to it. And I'm talking about the people that's addicted to the social media part. Now, if you operate and do business on your phone, it's something different. But you gotta. I recommend you deconnecting with your phone. When you wake up, don't get on your phone right away. Take
No,
time.
say a prayer. Say a
Yes, you need
prayer
to pray.
and be
You need to
God
pray
and be
first.
glad God lets you wake up because millions of people go to sleep and don't wake up. I'm gonna try it again. Millions of people out of 8 billion people go to sleep and don't wake up.
Yep.
We got heart attacks, strokes, bad food, black man leading in heart disease. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to change the way we think. My girl, Catherine, my COO, just told me about Willie Lynch. I want you to pull Willie Lynch up in your phone. It's Willie Lynch 1712, and I want you to read it to him. It's about 2 minutes of read. Pull up Willie. No, you can't do it because your phone right there. Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna let
No,
me.
we need another phone. Okay. If one of your people come by there, get their phone. I want you to pull up Willie Lynch. Here come people on there everywhere. Look, man, they coming on. They coming on, man. They coming on. They coming on. They coming on. How you
Yeah.
doing? How you doing? Congratulations. This is Mr. Evans, Texas T. If y'all got anything you want to say, if y'all want to come on,
And guys, we want you to share this live, okay? We want the
please,
word
please.
to get out. So share this live with your people because we're gonna be talking about some great topics that's
Yes.
gonna help a lot of people out there. Okay, because Mr. Johnny's right. We live in a time right now where mental warfare is at its highest. Suicide is at its highest. People are
Say it
people are
again.
suicide is at its highest point right now. People are sick in the head. And when people get like that, they got no option. They have no options they see. So they explode. They blow up buildings. They kill one another. And so with this podcast, this is going to be a way to mend those lines, those thin lines where people get the necessary information to control their mental, control their mind, be able to get themselves back on track, be able to tap in with us and get the answers that they're looking for. Or just hearing this podcast can bring relief throughout their day to know that they're not alone. And so that's the main vocal point of this podcast, to inspire, to spread the word, and to teach.
I'm so glad to have this exceptional young guy as my co-host. We have a female coming on. She's 20 something. I ain't gonna tell you who she is. And she'll be our co-host because we got to have a woman on there. And we gonna rock the world. And we gonna give you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And Jesus said the truth should set you free. Let me just thank all the guests coming on here. Some of them. I want to thank my brother, Mr. Evans. Thank you for coming on. I want to thank Miss Miss T for coming on. I want to thank Texas T. Peace, brother. Just learning. Look, he say just learning. Thank you. And if you want to say
Awesome.
something, y'all can say something, ask a question. You can come on live, whatever you want to do. But I need you to hit the subscribe button on YouTube because we need to get 1,000 people by a week So we got to turn in 1,000 people on that subscribe button. So we need 1,000 people and we need 4,000 views. We just did 4 million views with Willie D. So if we did that, we can do it again because it was led by God, me and Willie D. We're a great
Talk that
team.
talk. Talk that talk. Hey, they gotta know who on the phone right now. He beat. I really want y'all to understand, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Johnny beat out Cat Williams, 4 million views, and he's a legend in Houston and beyond. Like the story, y'all really need to understand the power that this man has and what he's gone through and the story, and that's why this podcast is gonna lay everything out, and we taking this all the way to the top. It's getting taken to the bank too.
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, 30% of the money we make, let me say it now, will be going in vocational schools. We my sister that opened a vocational school, the maid in Jefferson, trying to call her name. She did a great job. Oh my God. Uh, she did a great job opening up for the Crips and the Blood. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the COO on.
There we
I
go.
guess she's riding for it. I ain't gonna say where she's going, but on the north side, so I don't want nobody to try to kidnap her. She worth a lot of money, so I don't know nobody trying to get to it. This is Miss Catherine out of Fort Worth. Uh, I couldn't do everything I'm doing without her and brother Willie D. Uh, so I want to thank her uh, and let her say what she want to say about this show. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, what the young man just told you. When you come to this show, we ain't wilding out, we ain't fighting, we ain't no housewife, and we ain't doing that. We gonna do something to give you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding where you can take care of your wife, your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, where you can be successful at home. This ain't no Xbox. This ain't no Grand Theft Auto. You ain't gonna trick us to keep pushing us away, distracting us with this buffoonery. When you wake up in the morning, like the young man said, get on your knees and thank God for being alive. Stop grabbing this phone like it's your God. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we have a young lady. We have a young lady on here by the name of Catherine Mill, my CEO of Perfect Vision 2020, Perfect Vision 2020, 2025 LLC. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Catherine Mill, introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on and say hi. I know he always refers to me, so I'm behind the camera. I just wanted to say hi. And it's truly been a blessing to watch this brother evolve into this show and this opportunity with Willie D. So, anyway, I can support your vision. I'm down. And it's a pleasure to meet you too, Mr. Ari.
Likewise, it's a blessing
Put
to
your
have you
glasses
on, Miss
on. I like your
Catherine.
glasses on.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Says it
That's go
better.
look at that look there. That's that sadistic look.
Oh,
Irish
Yeah,
speaking to you.
I'm
Aaron,
done.
Aaron, you need to speak back to her. She was
say it
telling you.
again. I
She
didn't
was
hear it.
telling you thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem. No problem. It's a
We
blessing.
gifted to have a 24-year-old child on the national platform where we can touch millions of people's lives. Willie D, this is my godson, my co-host, and brother, we following you all over the world, and we're gonna save lives. We're gonna open up a vocation school first in Houston, Atlanta, and then Chicago. Then I got to come back to New Orleans. So again, ladies and gentlemen, uh, I'm trying to call her name that's made off Jefferson. Uh,
Marla
uh,
Gibbs.
Marlon Gibbs, help me out, y'all. Marlon
That might
Gibbs,
be before my time.
yeah, she opened up a vocation school for the Crips and the Blood.
Wow.
Let's give her a hand. Yeah, she opened it up for them, and she brought them together so they can be successful. Once you do carpentry, masonry, coding, uh, 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 you can do welding, uh, electricity, plumbing, and one of my um, co-hosts, one of my investors, by the name of just went to a school. She's in school for coding right now, where you can make 100,000 to 900,000 for making codings. Yeah, she
That's a
just
big
joined
one.
school yesterday. Uh,
Wow,
yeah, this
that's
deep. I
huge.
read it, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And I don't know if I should give her name now, but I think I will. Her name is Medina. She went and joined school for coding. She'll be in school for about a year, and
Wow.
I told her to go deal with Captain Khalil because he's already in it, and she'll come back and she'll be selling our coding for 100,000 to 900,000. I looked at all that coding. I said, man, if I'm saying it right, coding. I don't wait a minute. I think it's something else. It's something that you make a app.
Yeah, that's coding.
It's
Okay,
cool.
a app. Okay, help me out. They make an app. I read the school, and they're gonna give her where did she get it at? In Austin University.
Yes.
They giving the awards once you finish school. You can go right to work, do great work, and be successful. So I
Wow.
want other young women, I want other young men that can take that because we can take these computers and do all this stuff. We need to take it and make money. Like you were saying, take the telephone and speak on that again, and take the
Yes.
phone, y'all, and use it to make money to take care of your wife, your family, and your children. Every you spoke on that, speak on it
Every
again.
if you don't have a mentor in your life, you have $1 million, multi-million dollars in your hands. All you got to do is apply yourself. Apply yourself to YouTube. Actually, I call it YouTube University. You can literally learn anything on YouTube. YouTube, TikTok, those are some of the most powerful apps. And if you apply them the right way versus just scrolling all day looking at nothing and everybody's life and hating yours, that's not going to do no good. You got to apply yourself. Look up certain topics out there. If you love real estate, look up real estate, selling homes, right? Certain things, the carpentry, what you were speaking on, Mr. Johnny. And then it's just so much out there to learn. And we got the power in our hands. It's
We
literally
have the
power.
power in our hand, y'all. Y'all can take your hands and make over $100,000 a year, and let's get out this 98% and get into 2%,
Because
or we can take care of our wife and family. Come on.
I'm going to say this too. All these jobs out here, regular jobs, and I'm not going to talk down on anybody that's providing for their family, right? But if like fast food restaurants or just service type of jobs, those are going to be obsolete in the future. All of those are being taken over by AI and robots. I'm telling you. I went into Torchy's the other day. Okay, you don't go to anybody to talk. You're ordering off a kiosk, like an iPad. There's no interaction with a human.
My God.
So think about where we're gonna be in 2030. I love how you touched on the part of the coding. Man, that is a powerful skill.
Yes,
That
sir.
is a powerful skill. And you gotta understand there's kids that learn that at the age of like 8 years old. And then they
Yep.
become geniuses. You look at a Mark Zuckerberg or these people that's going out there creating these big apps. They learned this from a kid age and grew and evolved into what they're doing now. And all they didn't have the money. It's just about connecting dots. Once you have the skill set, you find who will invest into you.
Buffett did it.
You
Buffett
get
had
surrounded around the
$100.
right people.
Listen, Eric, Warren Buffett had $100, not 100,000. He borrowed 100,000. I ain't gonna say where he bought it from, and he became a billionaire. Let me say something to all these great people on here. Uh, Another one of my people helping with my movie, Miss Sam from Montreal. How you doing? She said continuous blessings. Uh, my brother, assalamu alaikum. Carvelous, y'all want to come on? Michelle Neely said thank you for teaching. And a lot of mental illness is going on in our community, and it's overlooked by Click Night Evan. Miss uh, Miss Catherine, he
Yeah.
just spoke on mental illness. He say mental illness is all over America. What can you say to him?
I mean, it's true. And it goes largely undiagnosed in the Black community because we don't believe in therapy. We ignore the emotional and mental stress that we're under, and we don't go to the doctor. There's always seemed like it's been a shame attached to that. We used to call it a nervous breakdown. But as long as I was a kid, I didn't understand what the heck a nervous breakdown was. But we accept it as part of being normal, and we don't go take the time to get ourselves checked out. So you're 100% right.
Amen.
Brother
And
Eric, what do you think about mental illness?
I think it's a serious issue. That's the biggest disease right now. It's not cancer, it's mental illness. It's mental
Right.
illness because if we're talking about cancer and all these other diseases, they got cures out there, but big pharma and stuff, they're not gonna give you the cure because that's how they make their money. But there's ways
Whoa,
of
whoa, whoa, whoa,
curing.
whoa, whoa. Say that again.
Which part?
But they're not gonna help you with your mental illness because they're making millions of dollars keeping you mental ill.
They're not gonna help you. That's how they make their money. If they gave you the cure, what job do they have? They can't provide you
My,
the
my,
medicine
my,
to
my,
sell.
my.
What can they do? And so what really even put it at the max for me was just this. I don't know if you guys saw what you had to see a couple of weeks ago or maybe last week. A lady on 45 here in Houston sat up her lawn chair, had a pistol to her head, and was
Whoa.
gonna blow her brains out. She stopped the whole. If you know anything about Houston, 45 is the busiest highway here.
And the
She shut,
dangerous highway in America.
yeah, and she shut down the whole highway. They had the SWAT team out there. All the police lined up with their guns because they didn't know if she was trying to kill somebody. And then they negotiated with her, and then they came and gave her a hug. She was mentally ill. She's mentally ill. And so she's just one person. Think about how many people out there is mentally ill right now. They losing their mind. They losing their jobs, right? A lot of people, this is a high inflation period. And so a lot of people are on pins and needles. They on edge. And so right now is the most important time to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody that can push you closer to God, right? Or talk to somebody that just hears you, right? Your problem. Sometimes it's just good to talk about what's going on and not shutting yourself off. Like Miss Catherine made, she made a good point of we don't
Oh,
talk about it, we suppress it, and
Pressure.
that's not healthy. You have to release that. My way, my way. If I feel stressed, right? I love going to the gym. That is my decompressor. That is my stress reliever. So I do something that's healthy for me to decompress if I'm feeling stressed. So I recommend out there, if you're feeling like that, go on a walk, get in nature. You can get a lot of
let me
answers.
tell you,
Go ahead.
Eric, Faith Gemini said they they not supposed to help we, supposed to help ourselves. What do you think about that?
Say that again. It kind of was mixed
She
up.
say the people's not gonna help us. We need to help ourselves.
I
What you got to
love
say
that
to her?
point. And I made that point
Yeah.
earlier. If she was in the live, right? You cannot depend on nobody to save us as a community. I said
Gotta
that in the
save
beginning.
ourselves.
You have to save yourself. You have to get the right mindset before anything. It's a crab in a bucket mentality. We're always pulling each other down. We're always in competition with one another. You hate to see that brother winning over there. You hate to see somebody else succeeding. How do you think you're going to become successful if you're hating on the person that's already successful?
My God.
That's not real. You have to congratulate somebody when they're doing a great job and you aspire to do that. Follow what they're doing. There's a blueprint in place. You don't have to go out there and reinvent the wheel. Time and time again, successful people copy other successful people. It's a mimic. It's an energy. It all starts with your energy. You have to get your energy right. You have to get your mind right. You have to start applying yourself in the right directions. You have to start listening to the right music. A lot we listen to the wrong music.
I
I'm,
agree.
I'm glad you brought that up,
The
Ari.
music is horrible.
It is.
Here, we got another one. Montreal Sampson said, we must take away the mindset of shame so we can go get help for mental illness. Catherine,
I mean, well, we know that, and I guess even the cases that you've taken on as a freedom fighter, uh, people want to know why the young men ran, right? And they're afraid. They have PTSD. They were triggered, and it left them in a messed up situation with the police where they got seriously injured. So we got to unload that triggering. You understand what I'm saying?
And
If they were, yeah, and as long as we're going around with stressed out, with undiagnosed conditions like these young men had, even when we're crying out to the police, hey, something is wrong with them. Even the ones that have a call for goodwill checks, like Sonia Massey, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia. But when the police got there, they didn't know how to handle her. And I know that that police officer that unalived her had a whole lot going on, but for evil, he wasn't there to do good. Um, yeah, but mm, it's just so much.
I wanna. You
It's
brought
so much.
some up, and I can't let you get away with it. My CEO, I see you got your name on there, Catherine Mill, COO. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So, uh, Aaron, when you come on, start putting co-host by your name. Yeah.
I got you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So
I
let me
wanted
say,
to back off a point Catherine made too
come on.
about being pulled over by the police, for instance, right? And I want to say this message to any young black man out there: when you get pulled over, don't create animosity if it's not there. Now I get it. There's cops out there that just does completely wrong. They coming at you a certain way. Don't react like that though. Don't say I'm recording you. I'm sure that's combative. Don't do that. When you get pulled over, if it's nighttime, turn on your
Yes,
light.
if it's nighttime.
Turn
I
on
pull
your
over in the
light.
light. I don't stop in no darkness. I put my blinkers on and I pull over in the light where everybody can see. I'm not stopping in no dark. I put my blinkers on and he followed me to the light.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping in no dark.
But I'm telling people how to communicate with the officers so they know you know
I
the
agree.
law.
I
So
agree.
turn on your light. Keep both of your hands on the steering wheel.
That's right.
You're communicating to
And
them.
have your license
Yes.
and your driver license and insurance right over. Don't have it in no glove compartment. Don't go to reaching your hand in no glove compartment. Because if you reach your hand in the glove compartment, you may not make it back. Don't do it. I know we shouldn't have to go through this, but to stay alive till we can change this filthy system, have it right over top of your thing. That way, officer, both of my hands on the steering wheel. May I reach here to give you my driver license and my insurance? May I? And what I do, if they ever stop me, they ain't stopped me for 3 times in about 25 years, because they know stopping me is not good. Because if they do something crazy, they're going to lose their job. And God got them. And I got 5,000 heaven making angels. And a lot of the police love me because they lack what they see now. They seen a young man was a gangster, the biggest gangster in the state of Texas, not just no Houston. Now I'm a servant of God. So God allowed me to live long enough where you can see a Saul and a Paul. So here it is. God has saved me for this young man where I can push him to the top, take Catherine, push her to the top. But I want to say something. That police thing is very serious. Please put your driver license and your insurance over top of that. And when the police stop you, if you record, don't even tell them you're recording it. But if you go to doing something silly, you say, officer, with all due respect, I'm recording you. So everything you're doing now has been seen on Facebook, TikTok. So you know whatever you want to say it to them because they're watching how you treat me. That's on you. That's your career. Do what you choose. Now when you put it to him like that, he goes thinking, oh my God,
I was trying to pick that up. That's my receipt. Oh, did you need it? I'm sorry. I guess you're doing it. It's cool.
let me be professional. That's what they're gonna say. Let me be professional. So let me say this here, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say this here. She spoke about Sonia Massey. Let me speak on that. That case is so big. Lord have mercy. They had went to her house a night before, Miss Faith, Miss Montreal, Miss Sellers, Miss Michelle, Texas, Miss Evans. Okay, I call some of y'all name. I'll call the rest in a minute. They coming on, man. So what I'm saying to y'all, when they went in her house, don't miss this. Why would you? Why would you? Uh, 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 that kind of call. It's called a. It's not a safety call. Um, it's a call that you come. The police call out to come around the house to make sure. I'm trying to call the name of the call. That you make sure it's a safety call. That the doors ain't been kicked in, the windows ain't kicked in, and once they do, it's like emergency call, but it's called something else. And they walk around
Surveillance.
the
That was
house.
surveillance, right?
No,
Oh,
it's a safety call.
thank
I can't call the name of it. Any of y'all on here, I'm trying to call the name of this call. If y'all know it, text it to me right
you.
now.
A wellness
Drop it in the
check.
chat, guys.
What you
You
said?
hear me? A
A
wellness
well,
check.
There you
wellness
go.
check.
It's a
Yeah, there we
wellness
go.
call.
Okay.
When they come to do the wellness call, they supposed to check the back door, check all the house, come back to the front door, knock on the door, tell the individual on the house, thank you, ma'am. Everything is all right. Everything look good. If you have any more problems, call us. That's it. That's it. And get in the car and drive away. This man that got 4 felonies had been messing up other people with his racist Ku Klux Klan self, knocked on the door and told her, let me in. But she didn't know, She didn't know. She let him in. He go in, she's sitting on the couch, him and the Spanish guy standing there. She got her stuff on the stove, a little water. I'll turn that off.
I remember that. Yep.
Well, the Spanish dude, the police officer, he could have walked up and said, ma'am, at this time, we don't want you to move, so we're going to turn it off for you. He could have walked over there and turned it off. Should be alive right now. I want y'all to hear me, young people, how easy it is to get killed by a foolish police officer that had that Ku Klux Klan in him, that racist sentiment in him. That's racial foolishness, systemic racism. So again, she get up, she walked past him, she turned it off. He said, all right. So she got kind of scared. She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Don't you say that no more. I'll shoot you in your boo-boo-boo head. I don't curse on this show. Only thing I say on it is damn. God damn the wicked in Mark 16:16. Okay. I did all that with me and Willie D to get your attention, to talk to the young gangbangers, to talk to the young people in the game. Now I'm gonna talk to you where you can understand it, but I had to get your attention. Now I got your attention, so I'm gonna talk to you intelligently and respectfully, and hope that you take it away and do something with it. So again, don't you say that, I'll shoot you in your head. So she got her hands like this. He walking toward her. She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus again. Boom! Her hands in the air. The pot on the stove. The pot cut off. He forgot the other man had his cam on. Both her hands, brother, in the air, she had a rag or something like this. There's no danger. Where the danger at? I want y'all to see this, man, since Catherine brought it up. The Spanish guy got a good heart. He run around there to try to resuscitate her and do something for her. The white boy say, no, let her alone. He looked, huh? Then they go outside. He forgot that the white boy, the Spanish guy, still had his mic on. He called the woman a BIT, four-legged dog. She should have dealt with the I said. I'm not using the filter words on there. Should have dealt with the I said. And like, what? What? Yeah. And let her bled out.
Yeah.
And then we come to find out he been moved 4 times, 4 felons from 4 different police stations. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The father came on, and when the father came on, the father said he almost died. Okay. I don't know if he had a stroke, heart attack, whatever. And we know why. We have to change our diet. I'm telling y'all, change your diet. If you don't, you'll be at the hospital, and CVS and Walgreens will be your new friend. So change your diet. Catherine just left. So
This,
again,
this is Johnny.
ladies
I
and
want
gentlemen,
to just interject a little bit. My phone's on like 5%.
you ain't got no
Um,
charger nowhere close, huh?
nah,
Come on.
because I know I called you unexpectedly, and I didn't expect this, but it was the right timing. Um,
Hey,
but
hey,
go ahead
send
with
everything. Hey,
4%. Go
send
ahead.
everything, all the stuff you got on the 10 houses, the property in preview. Send all that to Scott. He said he got somebody. If he got somebody gonna do it, I'm still gonna pay you. Just send it all to him. I think Catherine's
Hold on.
Catherine.
Which part do you want me to send?
Send the tax papers, and everything to preview. Send it to Scott.
You talking about Catherine or me? I'm confused.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, I'll send that to him.
And I think Catherine sent it to him. Did you not,
Okay.
Catherine?
I did
Call him
last
late.
night.
Let's talk. I'm gonna send it
We'll
to you.
talk
Let's
about
talk
that
offline
offline.
about that.
I just want to
Yeah.
say that because that's business to go with this business so we can
Yeah.
stay alive. But you were finna say something before your phone go out.
I just wanted to say, um, this is the first live, everybody, and I really want y'all to remember this live and how transformative it is. How all pieces are coming together with this puzzle piece, and we're at a time right now that's pivotal in the world, and you have to choose which side you're going to be on. You have to know where you're going. And right now it's a lot of uncertainty. But I'll tell you this, anybody that tunes into this podcast, you're going to gain clarity, you're going to gain a sense of direction, and you're going to be able to do some great things in this world. When you put us between your ears,
Come on.
you're aligning yourself for greatness. Okay? And so I'm excited. I wanna just thank Miss Catherine. You're an amazing lady. You're a professional, and I love everything that you're doing. And I'm just grateful to have you on this show. And I'm grateful for Mr. Johnny. Man, I can't thank you enough of just who you are and how true you are to yourself and what you represent. And it's a pleasure. And I thank everybody for tuning in on this live. We coming at y'all with heat daily, dropping gems. So tune in, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with people you don't know. Say,
Please.
hey, I'm on the show today. I need you guys to tune in on the podcast.
That's
I'm not
right.
sure what we gonna name it yet, right? I'm excited to know what that is. If it's the Johnny Binder podcast, whatever it might be,
It's the
but I'm
Johnny Binder Show.
the Johnny Binder Show.
The
Everybody
Johnny
gonna
Binder
know
Show.
this podcast. It's gonna be on Spotify. It's gonna be on Apple Music. It's gonna be the biggest. And so we're grateful. I'm grateful, and I just want to say I'm grateful for you, Mr. Johnny. I appreciate you.
It's gonna be the Johnny Binder Show for saving lives and helping our people come to God. That's what it really is. The Johnny Binder Show showing I came from death row to God's row, showing that God took Saul, who was killing Christians, and changed him around on Damascus Road. And then Paul became the greatest follower of Jesus Christ. He passed all the disciples, wrote almost 12 epistles. He spoke 7 to 10 languages. Paul, one of the most prolific people in that Bible. And he was a killer to the Christians. So I'm going to follow Paul Lee. I'm going to follow Muhammad Lee. I'm going to follow Moses and my big brother Jesus, who's named Yahshua. So yes, sir, brother. This is what we do. And we deal with the one God, one faith, and one baptism. So we ain't in no religiosity, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
We
you.
believe in God. So y'all can
Thank
come
you.
on this show and save your kids, your kind, your children, If any of your children get in trouble, we got a consulting company and 22 lawyers. We'll help you. Call us on 281-896-8215 where we can get them out of trouble and don't get back in trouble and lead them back to God, the church, the mosque, the temple, wherever they want to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this show is real. We want you to be on here with us. Thank you for what my young godson said, the co-host. This show is powerful because it ain't me. It's God in me. It's God in him. It's God in Catherine. It's God in Willie D. Willie D, our anchor. We love him. He's a great man. And he is doing a great work with them coons. Willie D, don't you stop. Keep on spitting truth, brother. Keep waking us up. Thank you, brother. Back to you, Irene.
Amen. Amen. I just want to end it by saying this is the right place at the right time. And anybody that's tuning in is going to gain wisdom and knowledge and live their life in alignment and purpose. Okay. So it was a great show today. Okay. Everybody enjoy your day. But remember the importance of controlling this, and everything else will follow.
Y'all heard him.
Amen.
24
Amen.
years old. 24 years old, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Josiah.
Yep.
And I'm so glad that his mother and his father, but his father gave him to me. May God bless y'all. And I'm going to keep lifting him up each and every day because I want young people to see that y'all can take over right now. God said the old man for war, the old man for wisdom and knowledge, and the young man for war. And there go my warrior right there. And a lot of people, young people, going to come on this show and help me with this show and have sponsors on this show because of that young man, because of Catherine showing young people that you ain't got to kill each other. You ain't got to be in no game. You can be in the game with God. Pastor Bishop Dixon, I like the good game you got out there. The good game. Get in the game for God, not no game where you shooting and killing people. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to hell or jail. Stop it. Repent and atone. And I told you, 90% of the people around you going to tell on you. The feds are paying these people off. They sending them around you. They don't want to always, come on, let's go steal a car. Let's go rob this. And all they're doing is stacking cases up on you. Stop. And the woman, now they taking women, making them out of prostitutes. They not prostitutes, but they acting as prostitutes. Come sleep with you. Be your girlfriend for 2-3 years. And then you give her that pillow talk. And then she be on the witness stand pointing at you. And you say, no, that's my woman. She'll say, I don't know you like that. I was around you when you go on the phone.
Save it, Mr. Johnny. We got a lot to talk about.
I had to tell them that real quick because I want them to take this show and go with it. Go tell the people this is a wake-up show. That's what it should have been named. The wake-up show. Mentally wake up. Wake up. Talking about 4th of July, Independence Day. Independent of what? We need to be independent of the foolishness of America and be dependent on God. Come on, son.
Wow.
It's on you before you leave. Your last 30 seconds. Okay, he froze. All right. Catherine, before I go, what would you like to say? Miss Catherine?
Stay positive. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, I'm sorry, having connection problems. Nothing, great job. I just want everybody to tune in. You never know what you're going to hear. And if you take anything away today, understand what freedom means to you. Understand what liberty means to you. Because again, it all starts in your mind to go out and do something great and not always let what you see or hear on TV and screens define who you are. You're going to have to dig deep in the spirit and find out who that is for yourself. So with that, I turn it back over to you.
Thank you. That was Catherine, our COO. She's super intelligent. She's going to help a lot of young women. She's going to help a lot of young women turn their life around and be successful. And we need that, y'all. We need that because too many of our young girls having too many babies with no way to take care of them, and that's not good. That's not good. They need to have a husband or a boyfriend that's going to act like a husband or common law. We need to do something. Stop having all these children with no way to take care of them. Come on, y'all. Be careful. We leading, man. We leading in heart disease. We leading in the stupidity. That ain't us. Repent and atone and change your life around. Repent and atone and change your life around. Is any question before we go? Montreal, Montreal, Samson, Miss Collins, Faith, Gemini. Anybody got anything to say? I'm so glad that y'all came on today to be here with us. And whatever, what you said, you just said, Mo, if you got something to say, and from now on, the call-in number will be on here, where you can call into the Facebook, or you can call into the YouTube. I just want to say, I'm Dr. David Jeremiah. And I know sometimes you're going to wonder how I got the name. I might as well explain it real quick and get out your way. When I was in Leavenworth, they arrested 40 people. I don't think I never explained this to nobody. And this is going to be in my movie because I went to prison for my partner, Marie Preston, a lady that I love. I'm her best friend, and she's mine. And I stood for her. Now she's standing for me. She's going to come on this show. She'll be our co-host sometime off and on. Whenever she feels good, she can come on. She's going to be in the movie, The American Gangster, The King and Queen, from Death Row to God's Row. So again, Marie, shout out to you. When it touched over 4 million people in 4 weeks, me and Willie D. God has touched us and loved us and carried us. I'm looking at myself right now on YouTube, and one of them is 700-some thousand. Another one is 500-some thousand. The one with Kathy Griffin, the lady I kidnapped to save her from smoking drugs, killing her baby, is 300-some thousand. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't do this. I'm so glad that God took a filthy rag like me and say, we'll take the foolish thing to confound the wise. I know some of y'all saying, what? Because God lifted me and I have a gift. It's here. And the Nation of Islam, that 75% of the teachings is of the woman. And then Minister Farrakhan teach on Jesus like never before. Not only teach on him, walk in the footsteps. And I will challenge any of you who brought 2 million men to Washington, D.C. on 1995, October 16th on a Monday. And the place was more cleaner when they left than when they came. And not one altercation. You can put 50, 60 people in these clubs around here, and they shooting and killing. The dude just shot a dude for dancing with his ex-girlfriend. Another dude, the girl was sitting on his lap. Dude say, man, that's my B. I'm not cursing him. I'm through with all that. That's my B four-legged dog. And the dude looked at it. The woman should have said something, but she didn't. And sister, if you ever hear me in my voice, you need to repent and atone for what you did. So the dude said, hey, man, this is my woman. Man, I just got through having sex with her on Wednesday night. I think that must have been a Thursday. They go outside. They stand off like the OK Corral. And the dude said, man, that's all right. So he walk off. He shoot him in the back. The dude fall down. The dude walk over him. He turn over, shoot him. Both of them die in the parking lot. I don't think she went to neither one of them funeral. I don't think y'all listen to me. Did you hear what I just said? Over some sex. This is stupidity. This is mental illness. If, let's say I'd have been there and she'd have been sitting on my lap and the dude say, B, what I'd have said. Get up for a minute, man. Get up. Sir, who are you? Man, okay. Sir, give me a moment. Did you sleep with him last night? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's your man. No, I want to be with you. You want to be with me? Okay, we have to talk. So tell him that. I don't want to be with you no more. I want to be with him. Okay, sir, give me 20, 30 minutes because I'm not agreeing right now. Let me go off in the back and talk to her. Because if you and her are going to be trading in and out, I don't want to be in it. I don't want no part of it. I wish both of y'all well. If she going to be with me, she going to be with me. If she going to be with you, she going to be with you. We ain't going to mix it. I don't mix. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm telling you how I do it. I took her to the back, talked to her. And she had to prove to me and make me believe, because I had a problem with why you didn't speak up. So I probably just went on quitter right there. Why you didn't speak up? Why would you put my life in jeopardy? I'm giving y'all something to think about, because there's too many people getting killed for domestic violence. And you women, stop dating these dudes. If they don't love their mama, they'll never love you. And now when y'all breaking up with them, 35% of them is killing the woman. The dude just killed the woman that moved here from Louisiana. She let him move in the house, gave him the key, let him use the car, and she was dancing but not having sex. And the dude got upset. And she took the car and he shot her 4 times. And she ran from him. He ran her down, stood over top of her and shot her. I'm telling you all this to show you, be careful who you date. Get their background. Call their mother. If he got domestic violence, the percentage will do it again. Not all of them, but high of them. Be careful, women, from all nationalities. Be careful. But I'm particular right now talking to you, black woman. Stop. Stop. Your life is more important than that. So I'm not talking about Puffy today. I ain't talking about Tyler Perry today. I talk about Tyler later this evening or tomorrow. And Tyler, I love you. We're going to spank you. You should have never let him in your house. I don't give a damn how drunk he got. Should have called him an Uber or a Lyft. Tyler, you worth billions of dollars. Everybody trying to get around you to sue you. Stop allowing yourself. And let me say this here. I'm glad I'm on this. Cat Williams. Dr. Umar. I'm going to speak to you last. Cat Williams. Raise up, man. Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. I done heard you talk about what they did to us in slavery, but not a whole lot. Okay? You have to ask yourself, how did Tyler, if it's true, how did he get like that? Okay? So if you ain't trying to help him, stop putting him down, brother. Go to him, sit down with him, like you did with Shay Shay, and you told Shay Shay not what to do, but he went and did it. Cat Williams, you are super intelligent. You stayed away from all that. They tried to make you put a dress on. You wouldn't put the dress on. So I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you. But don't keep on beating your brother up. Don't do that. Because when you point the finger, it's 4 pointed back, the thumb and 4 more. So ain't none of us perfect. I'm asking your brother, Johnny Binder, my number on here, 281-896-8215. Cat, I'm asking you, because I want you to help me do my movie, The American Gangster, okay? And at the end of the movie, we'll show the children how to get out the game. I want you to help me pick who, with me and Willie D, pick who I want to play my part. So I need help. I got Billy Dorsey, that's one of the greatest producers here with 5 platinum. I got Spec from California. I'm calling Philadelphia for my brother. That was the manager, Charlie. Come on, Charlie, call me. So this is what time it is, y'all. We that have the power, we that's connected, come together. Let's put our hands around Tyler. Whatever, he did all that stuff that boy said. But whatever the part he did do, we'll smack him. But $260 million when the Catholic priest done touched thousands of young boys, when did one of them pay $260 million? Pope, I'm asking you again. I asked you 2 days ago. I'm going to keep asking you. I'm asking you, Pope, do something like Josiah did and change the law. It took Josiah 16 years. It shouldn't take you but 16 hours. You see what's going on? Every man need a woman. God made Adam and Eve. When he made Adam, he said it was not good for Adam to be alone and gave him Eve, not Steve. So again, Pope, you bigger than God? Your religion bigger than God? I'm talking directly to you. Is your religion bigger than God? I'm asking a question here. We keep on dealing with this stupidity. You can't take a man away from a woman. If you do, all kind of stuff gonna happen. I couldn't be no Catholic priest. A lot of Catholic priests left. And the one that's there probably got a woman down the street. So that's crazy. Put this on, this robe on. And God said he made Adam, and it wasn't good for Adam to be alone. So he gave him Eve, and then it's a metaphor that the woman come out the river man. So Catholic priests, if the woman came from the man, which she really came from God, that was a metaphor. So my question to you, we got X and Y chromosomes, a male and female. Talk to me. The woman got X, double X. So what y'all saying is against nature. It's against nature completely. I don't know how I got onto this, but this need to be said. It need to be said. Because I ain't scared of you. Not scared of you. Excuse me, y'all. Catholic priest, Father Flager, I am proud of you. The great work you have done with minister. You are powerful. A white man, Father Flager, him and Minister Farrakhan work together all over the nation. Brother, let me salute you, Father Flager. I met you in person. And you didn't know who I was. I'm just a servant of God. But I would love to come to your church and teach crisis to Christ, the love of Jesus. From crisis to Christ, from the love of Jesus. Please, Father Flager, call me. I would love to come. I'll pay my own way. I'll pay my own rental car and room. I would love to be at your church to make history, to get the people to understand that God is not dead. And it's Independence Day. Not dead. And we can prove in no limited time that God appeared in the person of W.F. Fard Muhammad like he appeared in Jesus. When Jesus said, me and my Father are one in the spirit, not in the flesh. Here you go again. I know you don't believe it, but we can prove it in no limited time. He had a white mother and a black father. Call in. It's $10,000 word from 1965 to 66, J. Edgar Hoover. If you can prove one word wrong, and you will not be able to prove one wrong. So all of you that don't believe in truth and truth will set you free, this is Independent Day. He came to teach Elijah Muhammad, accept your own and be yourself. And he gave him the message to the black man and how to eat to live 1 and 2. No meat is good. This is for all people. This is for universal. Like Minister Farrakhan said, he got to teach everybody now. Everybody. Universal. He came to teach us. Now we need to be teaching the world. There's no reason why 56 of us ain't millionaires. There's no reason for us not to have our own banks like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had. We got 1,000 acres of crap, farms and trucks. Now, y'all, let's go to rest. This our Independent Day. July the 4th, 1930. He appeared in the person of Master Fard Muhammad. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the teaching. We can prove it in no limited time. If we was racist, if we was racist, we wouldn't follow his teaching that God put in him and appeared in him. In Psalms 82, God judged among the congregation of gods, the liturgy. May God bless you. May God keep you. You didn't think I'll put this up here. Now the lie is over. This is law. They racist. That's a lie. That's a lie. I almost said something. I ain't gonna say it. That's a lie. That is a lie. Thank you, brother, for a moment. Thank you for the great work you've done. Thank you for the 25,000 people you had in Detroit. Thank you for the silk that you sold and brought 25,000 people together. And everybody been picking who they wanted to pick as the leader. And he picked Kareem, a man that had impediment in his speech, same way Moses did, and had to have Aaron. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. But on Tyler Perry, I'm not going for it. We don't have nobody to replace him. We're going to clean him up. Tyler, we love you. If you did any of that, we don't love your way. If you choked him, I don't believe it. Pulled it, I don't believe it. Rubbed his leg, I don't believe it. But you should have never had him. I think you said that you was going to give him a show. And I think when you didn't give him the show, like Brother Umar Johnson said, he started going against you. So again, Cat William, I'm pleading with you as your brother. We've been beat up enough, brother. How we handle things, we go behind closed doors and sit and talk. Let's try to clean our brother up. If one of you have not sinned, cast the first stone. And when Jesus said that, he wrote it in the sand, they was going to stone the woman to death for adultery, but where the man was at? Why they wasn't stoning him? She didn't have sex by herself. We quick talking about Eve brought it in. No, Adam brought it in. Because Adam should have told her, no, baby. No, we're not eating that. That was allegorical. That was not what it was. It was the thought of eating, taking the wrong thoughts. Okay? Wasn't no fruit. This up here. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that was a metaphor. That's what I was trying to say. Same way when Paul said, I cannot give you meat yet, I got to give you milk. Now, Dr. Umar, you one of the most prolific guys in the world. I have no problem saying it. I hope your school do great. You're wonderful. I've been watching you over 10 years. And there's some things I want to talk to you about off the record. You lift up Marcus Garvey and W.B. Du Bois and all of them. Frederick Douglass. You do a great job. A great job. But none of them taught supreme wisdom. None of them did what the Nation of Islam does, to pull the people out the street. Whores and dope fiends, and no one has done this. No one has had a bigger organization than the Nation of Islam. No one did what Malcolm did. Kali did. Ali Muhammad, Robin Muhammad, Nuri, Kali. Come on, man. Our sister, the first national minister. Come on, y'all. Ava Muhammad. And then the minister named the mosque Maryam after Jesus' mother. They flew down saying he couldn't do it. And he proved to him he could. I don't know all of what happened, but I do know he proved that he could do it. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, my number on there, Dr. Omar, 281-896-8215. I'm pleading with you, brother, because your voice is well heard all over the nation. Once I do my movie, The American Gangster, my voice will be heard all over the nation. Even before I did my movie, we just hit 4 million off Willie D Show. In 4 weeks, we'll be going toward 5 million in a few more minutes. And this show gonna go into million. So again, Dr. Umar, I'd like to bring you to the show. You come in, we'll fly you in, or you can come in on Zoom. I love you. You are one of the greatest people in that clinical position. You are wonderful, but I'm asking you not to beat up Tyler because you've been speaking truth. But let's bring him in. Let's sit him down. Let's talk to him. Really, really, really all of them. Really all of them. Johnny, I'm on Facebook. I'll be off in 5 minutes. Call me. I'm coming that way. You can go eat with me. That's my daughter. So again, I'm a man. We on national. They see me talking to you. So I'm asking you, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson, please, let's talk to the brothers behind closed doors. I want to be there with you. He employs 600 people every day look like us. He made more black millionaires than any studio ever in history of time. And he took a slave camp where they was selling us and beating us by the thousands, not one black man on it. Is Tyler perfect? No, he's not. Is I perfect? Are you? Or any of us? No, we're not. So, brother, if one of you not sinned, cast the first stone. Let's stop casting stones. Let's go get our brother. You know damn well $260 million. Say he did rub his leg. $260 million? Okay, give us our reparation. And we'll pay it. You owe us billions of dollars. 40 acres of the mule, and interest goes into the trillions. And that's why they don't want to pay us. I heard they're trying to pay one of the states, going to play with them. They ain't going to give us our money, man. Want to move us on a reservation like they did our Indian brothers, Aboriginal brothers. They call them Indian because they're selling west to India and call them Indian. They're always naming us, color folks, Negroes. I ain't going to say the other word on here. And sag and spelled backward is a racial epithet word. Pants down, brain down. Young men, we need you. Help us, man. Take care of our wife, our family, and our children. The ones in the gang and game. We need you. Dr. Umar, you are prolific. You one of the smartest men I've seen on national TV in the whole world. One of them. So I'm asking you, if you would, call me on 281-896-8215 so you and I can work together and save our people when they fall. Tyler, we need him. Some of his movies not going the wrong way. And I'm going to ask Tyler, don't stop. If you're going to do a movie with two men kissing, then have a pastor or somebody in there saying that's not right, because when people see your movie, Tyler, like that, and they see that, so the children go to thinking that's right. Two men kissing is not right. Romans 1:25, who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship the creature instead of the creator. 26, women changing their not views. 27, men burning lust that it shall for a woman. 28, God gave them over to a reprobate mindset. So if y'all don't believe in God, don't argue with me. You ain't got no beef with me. You got a beef with truth. And Jesus said the truth will set you free. It's in the Bible, and God say all of you that do that deserve death. It's in Romans 1:25-32. Johnny Binder, Dr. Jeremiah ain't got nothing to do with that. So deal with God with it. Don't deal with me. I'm quoting it, and I will quote it. It don't make sense. If you took all the women off the planet Earth, we dead. Stop it. Stop. So again, Dr. Umar, I love you, man. And I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you. I'm that kind of person. Because humility is the secret of greatness. I'm asking you. Because we need to clean up Puffy too. We know he's a freak. Ain't no sense acting like he ain't. He's a freak. And we need to clean him up. Anytime a man want to sit up and watch another man go up on his woman, something wrong with him. Puffy, I love you, but you're sick. And you should have never took Biggie down there for that little award, and he'd be alive now. So it's a lot of things you done did you shouldn't have done. You too major, brother. Come on over here, man, and open up a network. Open up some banks. Clean yourself up, brother. And stop acting like a damn fool. And stop that freaknik buffoonery, man. Stop it. Yes, ma'am, Miss Catherine. Thank you. I'm trying to end it, but I had to speak to Brother Omar, Dr. Umar, and I'm speaking to Cat William. I want them to stop putting down our people, but especially Tyler Perry, who we need, one of the most gifted brothers on the planet Earth. Yes, if he did any of that, he's wrong. But 260 million? No way. And I asked the Catholic priest. No, I didn't. I asked the Pope to do what Josiah did. Josiah was 8 years old, and he changed the law. So I'm asking them to change the law and let Catholic priests marry. That's where they stop touching little boys. Well, do what? Find out when they change it so I can do it on the show. Let me finish. I'm going to close out in 5 minutes. All right. That's my COO, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying, oh my God, like I was saying, I'm leaving you, Brother Umar Johnson. I love you. You're prolific. I respect you, brother. I'm just asking you as your brother. I am your brother. I pray one day I can be your friend because I have nothing against you. I'm asking you, if none of us not sinned, cast the first stone. All of us in the hospital. All of us is in the hospital. And the church is not some building. Brother Omar, you the church. I'm the church. I'm the mosque, you the mosque. You the temple, I'm the temple. Jesus not coming back for no building. We got beautiful buildings. We build beautiful buildings. When will we build beautiful people? So again, Brother Umar, I'm asking you, please, brother, let's meet in Atlanta. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to our brother. Come on my show, brother. And let's deal with him and see what he did and didn't do. Give him a couple of $1 million and brother, get on, huh? That's too much. We take them little crumbs, get on. But we're not giving them no $260 million. No, we're not. They owe us. And we're going to stand on truth. And the truth will set you free. Ain't none of the Catholic priests paid for one little boy they touched. But now you want to string Tyler if he touched his leg. If he, whatever. I don't want to recite the foolishness that we heard. So again, Brother Umar, I'm asking you, brother, again, help us with your knowledge and give our brother a psychosocial assessment and a Dianetic. Because mental health is all over America. Really all over the world, but I'm speaking of the 355, 60 million people here. And that president, he the first one need a psychosocial assessment. And you that voted him in, I don't have to tell you no more. You know you made him a great mistake. Repent and atone. And Jasmine Crockett, keep it up. You put Candace on in a place. Candace, we love you. But that hypocrisy you teaching, we ain't with that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you. I came from death row to God's row. We arrested 41 times. 3 in the state, 10 in the Fed. And God brought me home and cleaned me up. I'm not perfect. I'm being perfected. This show is for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that'll give you freedom, justice, and equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. Dr. Umar, we need you, brother. Cat William, we need you, brother. Come on, y'all. Let's come together. And we need to go deal with Shay Shay. After we deal with Tyler, we need to deal with Shay Shay. Shay Shay is all over the place. $100 million contract. Shay, we love you, man. You're too intelligent. I'm gonna give you a black baby. And you go down there and Monique told you to stop it. Cat William told you, I don't go that way. I know if I go that way, I'm gonna get in trouble. And then Dr. Umar, I think he sent word to you. And I sent word to you. As far as what I know of. Come on, brother. You got a little bitty show now. Your show will never be the same. Never. You had $100 million contract, brother. And Cat Williams came on your show and pushed you to the top, over 60 million views, brother. And Cat, thank you. Let's come together, y'all, and own our own banks. Take our own wife, our family, and our children. Take our children, open up vocational schools. Open up Black Wall Street. And government, you won't drop no bomb this time, like you did in Tulsa in 1921, and like you did in the movement, 1985 in Philadelphia. What? And then you just passed this crazy bill, messing with Head Start and SNAP, and cutting $853 billion from Medicaid. Are y'all listening? They want to take all the money from you, put you in the streets selling drugs and on a pole and snatching purses and breaking in houses. You owe us. For 400 years, you owe us 40 acres of mule. That's trillions of dollars. How could you, Donald Trump, take that from us, from my people? You want us dead. I know you do. The same way you did the Fabulous Five in New York when they came back with the DNA, and you still say they was guilty. And I think you spent $50,000 to $75,000 for an ad with your hypocritical lying self. You the biggest liar I know. Y'all following this mess. This man don't give a damn about no Constitution. The man is narcissistic. And y'all know it. I don't give a damn about no Republican, no Democrat. I don't care about none of that. We need the truth in the White House. We need somebody that believe in God. And Barack, he was the closest one. He made one mistake, the same-sex marriage. He was on it. And his wife, Michelle, changed that food, the most saturated hot dog and all that bad food, messing these children up. Obesity is leading all over America. And we take more pain pills than anybody in America. So when you come to this channel, the Johnny Biden Show, I can promise you when you leave, you will know what's wrong and you'll have a solution. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, give you freedom, justice, equality, give you food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. God gave me this here. God gave me wisdom and knowledge. The same way he did Malcolm. The same way he did Martin, who went and met with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And the same way he did our great teacher, Minister Farrakhan. Kali, Ishmael, Nuri, Ben X, Rivas. It's some great teachers here. Regional Minister Ali Muhammad. My brother, come on, God. Derek X. Come on, y'all. Quadell. My sister, Dr. Candace Matthew, who I told the world, leave her alone. Let her do her work. I stood there with her from Prairie View to here, and they know the day. I heard you, Quadell, say that the other day, but I've been saying it, brother, and I love you. Keep standing. I'm not playing. I back her with all the power that God has given me, with the 5,000 habit-making angels, with all of this. With my Colombian family, nation, all of this. Leave Dr. Candace Matthew alone. If you got a problem with her, call us on 281-896-8215. I'll sit and talk with her. But damn it, you're not going to put your hand on her. That's not going to happen. And you see, my brother Monroe, bless his heart, he did great work in the school. But he put his mouth on God Anointed One. Me and her joined the church together. And Pastor Kenneth Rose, me and her, and my lawyer, Bulldog, a great teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, we must come together and save our kith and our kind and open up Black Wall Street. And it's a lot of white folks that seen George Floyd and realize how rotten these police is. About 10, 15% of them, not all of them. So we can stop this foolishness because China not playing with us. They the drone king. And everywhere we got something, they got something right across the street. And they own a bunch of land. One day I'm going to show it on this thing. So may God bless you. May God keep you. Dr. David Jeremiah, I was going to talk about how I got my name, but I'll do it in the next show. But again, start at Leavenworth, Jeremiah, and then I'll explain how the rest came. But my name, my beautiful mother gave me, Nathaniel Binder, even though it's a slave name, Johnny Binder Jr. This is the Johnny Binder Show. When you come to this show, as Willie D told you, it's a lot of knowledge and wisdom, not from me, but from God. Please, y'all, let's do what's right. Let's help our wife and our family and our children. Thank you for coming out today. Thank all my guests over here. Thank all of y'all. Lord have mercy. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Put it out everywhere. And subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers between 9 Monday. And then we need the views, 4,000. We did 4 million over there with our brother, our prolific brother. We can do it again. May God bless you. I'm looking at myself now. May God keep you. Thank you. To my Muslim brothers, Assalamu alaikum. All it means, may peace be unto you. We didn't speak English in Africa. We spoke Egyptian, Hebrew, and Aramaic. So y'all, come on, man. I love you. I ain't going to say hello to you. I'm going to say to you, Grand Rising. So again, I love you. May God keep you. And doctor, we love you. And I heard my doctor was dead, and I won't call his name now, but I'm going to go check on him. I pray he's not dead. Let's help our children. Keep them children out them hot cars. Get your stroller, as my sister said, and scroll the baby. Don't leave the baby in the garden. Don't leave the baby in the pool. Come on, y'all. Let's be responsible. Let's stop thinking with our lower self and think with our higher self. May God bless you. May God keep you. It's the Johnny Binder Show. Willie D, thank you, brother, from the Ghetto Boys. Call us at 281-896-8215. We don't answer, text us, and whatever subject or whatever you need. I got a lot of people. I'm to hire about 5 secretaries right now because I got over 1 million people want me to answer them, and I can't answer them. It was 100,000 the other day. I can't answer all these people. So I'm getting people to go through it and see which one's the most important and try to answer many as we can. Thank y'all for all the conversation. Let's come together and Dr. Umar, we need you. You're powerful. And we will not throw Tyler Perry away. We love him. The only man I know got 600 people that like me work for him every day. He has made more millionaires than any studio in the world. Tyler, we love you. And thank you for buying all that land that used to trade us on, hang us on, and whatever else they did. Thank you, brother. You done way more good than bad. I don't know what you did with that guy. He ain't no great actor, no how. Leave him alone. Stay away from him. Repent and atone. And if you did any of that, we'll give him $4-5 million and get him away. Because $260 million, and he was there, came to your house willingly, come around you willingly. He was trying to set you up all the time, brother. May God bless you. May God keep you. The Johnny Binder Show. May God bless you. Peace.